Well, here we are. It's a almost total cloudy day. The wind's down, so the color's wrong. One of these days, I gotta get out and get that Mavic all set. But if the color's not right, it doesn't matter. I can't test it that way. Today's Monday. It's 8:30. It's 89 degrees. And it's been non-stop all morning. Emails, phone calls, one thing after another. So I don't know if this is how the day is going to be, or there was this little flurry in the beginning, but so far it's been non-stop. We'll see how the rest goes. Okay, next on I've got a couple questions on the material list, but nothing major. And then I can drop off that material list and that'll be all done. What after that, I'm not quite sure. Oh yeah, my phone has been I've got an iPhone 7 Plus, the big one. And the last couple days, I don't know what it is, but it's been starting to have a few little hiccups. And I'm not sure if it's because of the beta program that I have on it, or I don't know. But like, you press the photos and it won't open up. You press this, won't open up. Sometimes it'll freeze permanent, and then you have to shut it down and start it up again. So I'm hoping it's just a minor little glitch and there'll be some kind of an update or something. Okay, dropped off the material list, got that all done, got those couple questions I had answered. And I think I might stop at the bakery and get a scoop. Days by those little waterfalls, I've been watching those drop. Never did we realize it's the way we are. I'm thinking about the good, not the bad. And never did we realize. That didn't make it home. It was finished by the time I hit the driveway. Delicious. I'm headed out this afternoon. I don't know, the wind's down, I think, enough, and I'm gonna try to go out on the north side and do some test shooting with the Mavic, trying different settings, different filters, and see what I can come up with if I can dial it in some more. And I mean, I think that it's got good potential, and that smallness thing is a really big factor. I got back from shooting with the Mavic, downloaded the footage, and I know it took me a little while with the Phantom, but this one is way harder to figure out because of that small camera. It's different sensors and everything else. It doesn't take the same shots. You've got to do a lot more work to it after you get done shooting. And I'm trying all different settings, changing the exposure up, down, using Decine-like, true, normal, all kinds of stuff to see what the best exposures, the pictures that the video that I'll get. And so far, none of them are coming out the way I want them to. So I have to come back and then do a lot of color correction to them. And again, if they could just make a Phantom 4 that folded up and was smaller, that would be an amazing hit. Okay, she's some toasty, let me tell you. But I got some footage shot. We'll see how it comes out. I tried different settings, all kinds of stuff. The other thing with it is, between the phone and the drone, when it's like 91 and humid and in the sun, it heats up really quick. So try to remember that. I don't know what you can do. I was talking to somebody for just a few minutes and the phone and whatever was on the ground in the charger and the thing froze up, and I assume that has to do with the heat. Oh, remember when I said it was 91? That's what it was when I left the house in the shade. So it's pretty warm. Just got home. Temperature correction. It's 93 in the shade, so it must have been pretty darn warm in the sun. All those things are still hot to touch. I'm gonna go down to French Leave. Of course, it just got cloudy. The settings thing on this Mavic is driving me a little bit crazy. I want to get it set so I can just use it, and when the time's right, take it out, go where I need to go, and I gotta get it figured out, or I don't know. I'll be spending my days always thinking about my life. Must have been a busy day at the beach. Parking all the way down here. If it's right or if it ends up wrong now, and I've been looking out left and the right, and I know I've been standing in the middle of a crater. Life is a waterfall, and what comes down goes around, and never did we realize it's the way we are. I'm thinking about the good, not the bad, and never did we realize. Hey! Yeah, the other thing that's, I don't know what it is. I use the same phone for the Mavic and the same phone for the screen viewing for the Phantom 4. And it doesn't, I can't see hardly anything when it's bright when I'm using the Mavic. So I don't know what that's about either. So there's a whole bunch of issues. Now I could get that crystal sky monitor, which works in bright sunlight, and I've been thinking about doing that. It's like $500-600, blah, 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 adapters and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. We'll have to give that a little bit more thought. I'm just heading back from the beach where I was trying to do some different test footage stuff, and I did some with the ND16 polarized lens, and then I went to try to do some without it, and it said it was overheating, and all I got was a white screen. So I don't know, maybe this isn't going to be the thing. It's not exactly what, this is my winter drone. Can only use this when it's in the 70s. I don't know. Hopefully it was just hot, and when I get it back home, it'll have cooled off. Well, that little issue with the camera or the drone or both where the screen was just white. I think that was just a heat thing. It was too hot. So that's going to be a little bit of an issue. But the Mavic, you know, if I didn't have the Phantom or hadn't used other ones before, I'd probably think the Mavic was perfectly fine. But the pictures that it gets need a lot of correction, and you've got to, and even to get close to what I want, you've got to be able to actually manually do it all each time for each shot, I think. I'm still working on it. So given all that, I really think the Phantom 4 is a better shooting drone. It's just that size issue.